Hello, we're online and it's chair yoga time. For those of you coming to chair yoga, grab your chair. You will need a chair. So I'm going to see you in a minute. I'm going to start class in about 2 minutes. Right. Okay, everyone. We are going to start. I'm going to mute you so that we don't pick up all the background sounds. Lovely, and I can see you all. So hello. Good morning, Jay. Hello, Leah. Hi, Evie. And hello, everyone on Zoom. So we're going to get started. Just be sure you've got maybe 1 or 2 cushions that you can use to sit on. So I'm just going to use one on my chair there. And also you might need a strap. So you might need something like this. Okay, little strap. And I like to put my feet on something, so you might want to use blocks or a little stool if you've got one. Okay, I'm just going to shut my door and I'm coming straight back. Lovely, and another thing you might want to have is some water nearby, something, or a warm cup of tea, just something nearby to sip, because it's extremely hot. I don't know if you noticed. It's very hot. It's summer, yeah, it's gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to have my tea nearby. Let's begin. Welcome, everybody. Let's put our feet on blocks if you need to. Settle back into your chair just to start with, and rest your hands on your lap. That's it. Good. So let's begin by just closing our eyes or lowering your gaze and just checking in with your body. How are you feeling this morning? Are there any sort of tight spots held in your body? Shoulders, hips, knees? Where are those hot spots? Or perhaps you feel, really comfortable this morning. That's fantastic. But I just want you to check in. So take a few deep breaths. And just notice the breath. And notice the body. And slowly draw that breath in through your nose, and if you can, out through the nose, but otherwise just purse your lips, blow gently out across your lips. But just keep the breath flowing in through your nose, slowly out. Feel as if you're drawing that breath a little deeper into your lungs, so rather than it being here in the chest, try and encourage the breath down into the ribs, down into the belly. And notice that with each breath in, you kind of sit a little taller, a little longer in your body. And then as you breathe out, try and maintain that length, that great posture. So carry on breathing. I'm just checking for people signing in, so. Okay. Okay, so let's just lift our eyelids. And we'll begin by just rolling these shoulders round to start with. So big circles up and back, pushing up and back. And feel as if you're lifting the shoulders up. As you press them back, you're moving your shoulder blades. So it's not just the shoulders that are working here, getting the whole of the upper body to move. That's it. Now, let's just wake ourselves up. Shrug the shoulders up to your ears, breathe in. And then out of the mouth, go ha, as you drop your shoulders down, okay? Big breath in, and ha, as you breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Big breath in, and ha, out. Fantastic. Okay, now try your hands on your shoulders, and we're going to take big circles round with your elbows. So just push them back. And again, imagine you're taking off a jumper. So it's that kind of movement. And you're pushing something off your shoulders. That's it. Just do a few more, just circling round. That's it. And then relax and just shake out your arms by your side. So we're going to do the same releasing breath. You're going to imagine you've got bags of shopping by your side. You're going to pull them up off the floor. Scrunch your shoulders up to your ears and tense your arms. Big breath in. As you breathe out, release those imaginary bags to the floor, okay? So if you've got any mental, emotional tension going on, I want you to fill the bags with those thoughts and feelings. I'm going to let them go, okay? So I'm going to breathe in. They no longer serve you. So scrunch everything up, get ready, and release. One more time. And this time, think of those physical tensions you might be experiencing and any tension held in the head, the neck, the throat. So pick it up, inhale. Scrunch the shoulders up to your ears, tense your arms, squeeze into your fists, and let it go. Great, and just shake out. Shake out your hands, shake out your arms, wiggle your shoulders. Fabulous. Okay, so let's get our head moving and get the neck moving a little now that we've released the tension in the shoulders. So you're going to look over your right shoulder. Now don't go too far, and then come back to center, breathe in, and as you breathe out, look over the other shoulder. So let's do a few of these. Breathe in, come center, and breathe out, look over or towards your shoulder. You don't want to go too far. And then back to center, breathe in, and breathe out. Now I think it's the first 3 vertebrae, keep that going by the way. The first 3, the top of the spine, cervical spine, those vertebrae are responsible for the movement of the head. And then it kind of moves into the rest of the spine where you use your ribs and your head to twist. So in actual fact, those 3 little vertebrae are doing all this movement right now. So you don't want to overload it. So don't go too far. Come back to center, tuck the chin down to the throat. And that gorgeous stretch in the back of your neck. And then lift the chin and look up, breathe in. And I want you to really tune into your body. Tune into the upper part of your spine. We've got this incredibly heavy head, just moving on those tiny little vertebrae. So let's give it some love and attention as you move down and then all the way up. Lovely. And then back to center. Good. Now you're going to put your right hand under your thigh and hold it there, and you're going to drop your head to, oh, hang on, we're going to go the other way. That makes absolutely no sense. So you can see I'm anchoring the hands under your thigh so that you can move the head away and get a beautiful stretch. So let's hold it there. If you find this tricky as well, just cradle your head with your hand. That can sometimes help. We're just breathing into the neck. Now, how does that feel today? If it's a little bit tight, just use your fingers of your other hand just to give your neck a little massage. Yeah, just squeeze the muscles. And that just helps release any tight fascia, the skin around the muscle, just helps it release. And it's so good for your neck. You're just being kind to your shoulders as well. So 2 more steady breaths. And then relax. Good, let's try that on the other side and I'll see if I can move my head in the right direction this time. And over we go. Yes, it worked. So you're finding this lovely line of stretch from the ear down to your shoulder. Be careful this shoulder isn't popping forward. Just draw the shoulder blade down. And then if it's a bit tight, take your fingers and just squeeze into the muscle bundle, into the nice, thick muscle that you can feel there. Give it a lovely little release. Oh, 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 that's so nice. That is so nice. And you can also travel up the length of the neck if you want to. Just be mindful of the neck vertebrae. Just make sure you squeeze the muscles only. 2 more. And then come slowly all the way up. Yeah, like that. Now we're going to wiggle up to the edge of your seat. Not too far so you fall off, but you don't want to be slouching back, all right? Okay, so give yourself a hug. That's it. Now, my mum and my sister are here today, and this is my hug for you. Miss you terribly, but I'm giving you a hug. Yeah. So I want you to imagine you're hugging your loved ones, but I want you to also relax your shoulders down. So tuck the elbows down. And what we're going to do is just slowly rotate, very slowly, and you're going to feel the rib cage start to move, all right? So what we're doing is stopping the upper body taking over this rotation, because often it's just this, isn't it? And we're not thinking, where is this movement coming from? It's the rib cage, thoracic spine. Thoracic spine moves, the head, the shoulders move. No stress on that neck vertebrae. So let's do 4 more. 1, breathe steady. 2, 3, and 4, back to center. Reach up, inhale. Stretch up out of your fingers, really sit tall, and then breathe out. Just swing your arms. Be careful you don't hit anything, please. Inhale, go up, breathe in, stretch, and if anyone wants to join me, breathe out, go forward, and then up. And again, don't bash your face on your knees, please. Breathe out, and stretch up, and down. Lovely. So we're going to do that hug again, okay? But you're going to try and wrap the other arm on top, and you'll know which one that is because it doesn't feel right. It just feels a bit uncomfortable. Tuck the elbows down towards the chest, and we rotate. We're trying to move from the rib cage. Breathe, sit tall. Lovely. I've got this lovely chap that I work with, and whenever I say breathe, he said, yeah, well, yes, Cathy, if I didn't breathe, I wouldn't be able to do the exercise. But I think you know what I mean. Just make sure you're breathing deeply and evenly, and really conscious of the breath and how it helps the body, how it helps it move and release tension. Lovely, and relax. Wonderful, let's do it again. Stretch up, breathe in, and reach up through to your fingertips. Really reach up. Can you push down into your feet a bit more? That's it, and then breathe out. Just relax your arms. And we're going to go forward if you want. Make a little space for your head. Don't bash your knees. 3 times. Inhale, exhale. And again. And one more time. Lovely. And relax. Good. Let's get the whole spine moving now, okay? So you do need to be at the front of your chair because you're going to need to lean back a bit. So hands on your knees. We're going down to the pelvis. The pelvis is going to activate the movement, all right? So you tuck your tailbone under, you pull your belly in, and as you round in your lower back, you drop into the rest of the spine. Thoracic back, head tucked in. Then we take the pelvis forward, and as we roll the pelvis forward, the chest lifts, the chin lifts, and the shoulder blades slide down. Let's do that again. Pelvis tucks under, yeah? The rib cage pulls back, and the chin tucks up to the throat. Breathe out. Inhale, pelvis rolls forward, chest lifts, chin lifts, shoulders relax back. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck under. And inhale, lift up. Good. Now see if you can come back to that, we call it neutral spine. It just means where it's sitting happy. It's not bending back or forward. And now we're going to take little circles round. I want you to kind of lead with your chest, but take that movement into the back as well, into the shoulder blades. So the chest pushes forward and then the shoulder blades take over as you go back. So we're doing a lovely little wiggle here. And we're just rocking from sit bone to sit bone. But we're also getting a lovely free movement throughout the spine. So if you want to go a bit further, you can really start to wiggle, okay? You can really start to let it go. Don't worry, you're on your own, no one can see you, just go for it. Wiggle, wiggle. Get the shoulders to move. Your body's so incredible, it can do all these wonderful shapes. Let's go in the other direction. Slowly to start. Tuning into the body. Does it like it? Could it go further? Start to lead with the chest and then into the shoulder blades. Chest, shoulder blades. And then you might like to use your shoulders to lead. So I'm going to lead with right, then left. See that little ripple? Right, then left. Right, then left. One more. Right, then left. And come back. Excellent. Take your arms out. Now watch me here. You're going to tuck in, fingers together. Open out, breathe in. Tuck in, breathe out. Inhale, lift up. Tuck in. Can you cross the arms? Inhale. Try and take the arms a little further back. Hug. And open. Two more. Ready? Hug. And open. And hug. And open. Wonderful. Shoulders up to your ears. Breathe in. And release. Pick up the bags. Breathe in. Release. Brilliant. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Excellent. Now what you can do with the breath here is bring the hands in front. One hand's going to push down, the other's going up. And we breathe in. Sit tall. And then breathe out. Hands back. Breathe in. Long breath in. Sit tall. Other hand up. And slow breath out. Watch how your body grows on the inhale. Long, long bodies. Yeah. And then breathe out. Try and maintain that length. Breathe in. Lift a little higher. And breathe out. You're going to be an inch taller after this class. Breathe in. Lift up. And breathe out. Come down. One more time, breathe in, go up. And breathe out, come down. Lovely, and relax your arms. Really good. Okay, so let's go into the waist a bit. You're going to hold on to the edge of your chair, root down into your seat, lift your arm up, and just place your hand behind your head. Okay, so the head is going to relax back into that hand. I'm going to tip over to one side. Can you see my elbows pointing up? It's quite a small movement and it's very effective. You're just opening up the ribs here, little intercostal muscles, start to stretch a bit, and then you can breathe deeply, get the breath into the lungs. If anyone wants to go further, stretch the arm all the way over. But here is fine. Big breath in, slow breath out, come back. Let's try that on the other side. So hand holds on to the edge of your chair, arm comes up, pops behind the head, cradle the base of your skull, relax the head back, and then just lift the elbow up to the ceiling, the sky, wherever you are. And if you want to go further, you can stretch the arm out, okay? You can stretch it further. Otherwise, stay here. Breathe into the waist, into the ribs, and then relax. Lovely. Hold the back of your chair, and I want you to push your chest forward, lift your chest, and roll your shoulders back. When you get good at this one, you can actually really pull against a chair and almost go into a semi-back bend as you lift the chin. Hold, hold, and release. Marvellous. Good. Well, I think we've warmed everything up in the upper body. Now we're going to go a bit lower down. So move blocks or books away. And you do need to be kind of towards the edge of your chair so that you can move your legs. Now we're coming up onto the balls of the feet and then down to the heels and trying to lift those toes off the floor. Balls of the feet, down into the heels, lift your toes, can you wiggle them? And then down. Up onto the balls of the feet, heels down, toes off. Try and lift the balls of the feet off the floor as well. Good, off. That's it. 2 more, lifting up, high as you can, and down. Last one, up and down. Lovely. Right leg in front, either the heel on the floor or off, and we circle the foot round. Now I want you to work your quadricep muscles on the top of the thigh. Contract a little, squeeze into them so that you can hold your leg up and then pull your tummy in and lift up. That's it. And the other direction, slowly round. Get every toe to move. Excellent. Now hug that leg in. Hold it there, guys, because a little tickle in my throat. There we go. Hold it there. And if you want to continue circling the foot, you can. And we're going to go in the other direction as well. All right, so now slip your hands under the thigh. Now you don't have to do it as high as me because I know I can get that foot up a little high. Okay, here is fine. You can just stretch it out in front. But I want you to try and hold the leg up and get the movement in the knee. Flex and down. 4 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Let's put that leg down. Keep the toe curled up. Hands on your left thigh. Lean over that leg. If you can, hold your foot. All right? That's a very intense stretch. So you could just lean forward, okay? Remember, the action's coming from your pelvis, so you don't need to round into it. Just hinge from the pelvis, just tip it forward, and your body will go down, all the way down, as far as it can comfortably go. Stay there. I'm just going to have a little peep at how you're doing. Breathe, 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 breathe. That's looking good. I'm checking you out. Well done, Leslie. Wow, wonderful. Good. And then we're going to come up, breathe in. Now I've got a nice one for you here. You hold onto your knee and you make little circles. If you've got any issue with your hip, small. In fact, if you've got issue with your hip, go in towards the leg, circle out and in. Just listening to that leg. Gently round, gently round. And then we're going to take that ankle and see if we can place it on your thigh and sit nice and tall. So if you need a bit of support, you could fold up a cushion, whack it under your thigh, okay? That just lifts it up and supports it a little bit. Do that if you need it. So we breathe in. As we breathe out from the hips, hinge forward, and you'll start to feel this hip get a little stretch. And we hold. Some of you will be very flexible, and I know some of you are, so if you want to, you can take your hands to the floor. Okay? Let's stay here for 4 slow breaths. See if you can breathe gently in and out through your nostrils. Just allowing the body time to stretch and relax. And then slowly come up. So we're going to lift the knee, hug it in, and pop the foot down on the floor. Great, so let's do all of that on the other leg. So first thing is to circle your foot, see if you can hold it, quadricep muscles working. That's it, get your toes moving. And the other direction, really big movement. That's it. And then we're going to hold the leg in. Now, when you hold that leg in, I want you to lift your body up. Yeah, make sure you're on the sit bones. You're not slouching back. You know, if you are, you might need another cushion under your bottom. That can sometimes help. Circle in the other direction. Great, ready? Let's get the knee moving. Hands under the thigh, stretch and release. Stretch and release. Stretch and one more. Stretch and down. Fantastic. Hold your knee and let's listen to the hip. Let's listen to the hip. What's it doing today? How's it behaving? We can give it some TLC. And the other way round. That's it. Lovely. And here we're going to place the ankle on your thigh. So just make sure if you need support, put a cushion under your hip. Steady breath in. Slow breath out, lean forward. It's coming from the hip, so hinge forward and hold. Slow, slow breathing. And if you want to go down to the floor, go down to the floor. Breathe. One, slow breath in, long breath out. Giving the body time to stretch and open. Good, and release. Marvellous. And give it a little shake. Okay, so let's just warm up our legs a little bit more before we do our standing work. So you come to the edge of your chair and you take one foot out and it's at an angle. This other leg goes out and it's at an angle. You can see my foot's pointing forward. What I'm going to try and do, keep my sit bones on the chair. And assume, now I'm quite wide, so I'm going to show you a smaller version. Smaller version would look like this, with foot way in front and the leg out to the side. So if you need more support, try that. But what I want to do is mimic our warrior pose. So we're going to lift the arms up. I'm going to look across the hand and just stay here and breathe. Now I want you to energize down into your feet. Hold it there. Hold it. 3. Nasal breathing. 2. And 1. And let's just stretch over. Reach. That's good. Can you energize that left foot a little bit more so you straighten the leg? Stretch. And then come up. Brilliant. And we'll bring our feet together and give them a little wiggle. Let's try that on the other side. It's a big ask. It's quite a tough thing to do on the chair, but it's a good one for your legs, and it's also an empowering posture. Makes you feel really strong in your body. So see if you can find something now to focus on. That's called drishti. So you're going to look at something, hold your gaze, and energize into your feet. That's it. Work your arms. Work your arms. Good. Breathe. There's that point, isn't there, when your arms start to talk to you. Pop the elbow down. That's when we move all the way over. Energy into that foot. If your arms are really aching, you can always just stay here. All right? Hold 3, 2, and all the way back up on 1, and bring your legs together. Great stuff. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of standing work now. So you might need a strap, or you can use a sock or a tea towel. Okay, but we're going to practice standing up and down. Now I don't want anything under your bottom that will slip, so take your cushion away. You should have a nice solid chair to sit on. So when we stand, the most important thing is to know that it all comes from the feet to the knees to the pelvis. It's this relationship. And then the momentum comes from the way your body is positioned. So when you stand up, you need to position the chest in the right place, okay? If you're here, try sitting up, standing up from this position. It's impossible. So naturally we tip forward so that we can use the legs, knees and hips to push us up, all right? Legs, feet, legs, knees and hips all working together. Hands in front. Are you ready? So you're going to tip forward first. Lean towards me, that's it. Now breathe in. Use your feet, knees, thighs, hips, that's it. Now we're going to go down, so I want you to control it. We squat back, so tip the body forward as the bottom goes back and lower down without plopping down, just relax. Yeah? Good. So it's going to strengthen up your quadriceps and your glutes. Okay, here we go. Go forward, inhale, lift. Now squeeze, and if you want to, try and take the arms up over the head. Stretch, feel tall in your body. Hands back to the chest. Sit back, control the movement, control it. Go slow, and onto your chair. I'd like to do 2 more of that speed, all right? That speed. Go forward, tip the body forward. Now engage muscles through the legs and the buttocks and lift up. Stretch and then slowly down, slowly down. Those of you who feel strong, I want you to pause, hover over your chair and then relax down. Yeah? Good. Nice tea towel, Mum. Love it. Let's do 1 more. Arms in front. You ready? Go forward. Push up, up. Lovely. Stretch up to the ceiling. And now we're going down. Down. Control the move. Control. And in. It's tough, but try it. You know, I know this sounds awful, but you know, when you go to the loo, try it there. Before you sit down, use your chair yoga skills to lower you down without crashing down, okay? All right, and when you go and have your meals, you know, lower down into the seat. We're going to do 4 faster ones. It's your choice. If you want to go slower, that's fine. 4 fast ones. Here we go. We go forward, up, yes, forward, down. Let's make it smoother. Up and down. 2 more. Up. Can you feel the momentum? And down. And last one, we're going to stay up. Up and we're standing. Perfect. Okay, let's do a bit of standing work. So going to get your chair. You need to be able to hold the back of your chair. As you're preparing, I'm just going to move my camera back a bit so that you get the top of my head. One moment. Hopefully that would help. Okay, make sure you've got a bit of space, and you might want your strap or tea towel nearby. That didn't help at all, did it? You just need to tip you up a bit there. That's it. So, these calf muscles are so important for us. They are like the pumps for the rest of the body. So we're going to put the fingertips on the back of the chair. We're lifting up in a nice straight line onto the balls of the feet, squeezing into the calf muscles and then down. Okay? Squeeze and then down. Listen to that relationship. The feet, the ankles, squeezing into calf muscles, drawing up the front of your thigh, clenching your buttock. It's quite involved, yeah? It's quite an involved movement. And then think of your tummy muscles drawing in a little to zip you up. When you've got this one, if you can, take the arms off, lift up, and test yourself to see if you are able to balance. You can always hold the back of the chair. I'd like you to do 4 more. You ready? Here we go. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. Good. 4 and you're down. Brilliant. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, we're going to step forward with the left foot, take the right foot back. Your toes are pointing forward. We're going to breathe in, and then we're going to push the heel down, breathe out, but bend that front knee, yeah? Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more, breathe in, breathe out. Last one, breathe in, and breathe out. And now just push the heel down and feel that stretch down the back of the leg. From the back of your knee maybe, down to your ankle. Just notice where you feel it. And if anyone wants to join me, you can interlace your fingers, push the hands forward and hold it here. Or maybe bring the hands in. Keep your balance, find something ahead of you to focus on. And if you want to challenge the balance, the arms go over the head, all right? They go up. And we hold it here. Breathe steady. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax the hands down on 1. Okay, I'm going to work on your balance a bit today. We need to lean forward with the chest. Remember? Lean forward with the chest and take your foot off the ground. Holding on. Woo! Squeeze, squeeze here. Rock hard butts. Rock hard. Maybe point your toe. That will help. Looking forward. Balance. 5. Can you take your hands away? 4, 3, 2. Feet together on 1. Ooh, well done. Walk your legs. All right, let's try all of that on the other side. So we're going to take the left leg back. Toes forward, front knee bent. So let's go up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soft arms. Breathe in. Relaxing your shoulders. 2 more. Breathe in. Yes. And the last one. And relax and just hold it here. Good. Press that heel right down to the ground. Bring your hands into your heart. Find your balance. That means you've got to feel the feet connecting. Take it up. Take it up. Over the head. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's a pretty advanced position to maintain balance. So good job, well done. So let's go forward. Chest leans forward. And then we squeeze into the glutes. Balance. Even if your foot's an inch off the ground, it doesn't matter. Hold it there. Arms out if you wish. Arms forward if you wish. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax on 1. Well done. Give it a little wiggle. Tough, right? It's quite hard. So we're going to do, as the next one is based on the archer's bow, and it's really for stretching the front of your legs. You might need your strap or your tea towel or your whatever you're using, sock, if you're not holding your ankle with your hand. So you face your chair and you bring the leg up like this. Now, some of you will be able to comfortably hold your foot or your ankle. So a common thing I see is the knee in front of the line of the hip. In order to get that stretch over the front of your leg, you need to pull the knee back in line with the other knee. Start there. That's it. And then when you get a bit clever at this one, you can take it right back. Yeah? But just stay here with me. Maybe you can take your hand off that chair. Yeah, or hold on to it. Good. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax down on 1. Great. We'll try the other side. Let's try the other side. Okay. So check out where your knee position is. Bring the knees into alignment. So knee in line with knee. Hold the ankle or use your strap. Push into your handle strap, pushing the knee down, and then find your focus and reach. Now another thing to consider is the energy in the foot. We want to keep the instep lifted, so push into the ball of the foot, around the edge and into the heel. Good, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, relax on 1, marvellous. So we're going to take ourselves back to the chair. Let's sit you back down. Good. All right. We can put our cushion back under our bottoms now. And in fact, if you want, you can have a cushion behind your back. Yeah? It's a bit more comfortable, more support for your back. And it's quite nice having a cushion because it kind of fills the spaces and the curves of the spine. Now I want you to make sure you're nice and comfortable. And we're going to work on our arms and our hands, wrists and fingers next, okay? Now, this is something people should do from a very early age because we do get, eventually, little things going on with the fingers. So we can still maintain that movement and flexibility by doing these exercises. You're going to slip the hands behind your head like this. Okay, make sure you're comfortable. And you're going to bring the elbows in as close as you can come and then gently out. Yeah? Coming forward and out. And the shoulder blades are actually moving and the muscles in the chest are moving and your shoulders are not impacted too much. Yeah? Now use the breath. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. So this is really good for your shoulder cuff. Shoulder cuff injuries are usually an alignment problem, and it's where the shoulder muscles, which are tiny, take over. We want the upper back and the chest, which are big muscles, to do the work. So we're now here, and you're going to take your palms up, like cactus arms. You're going to roll in your shoulders, hands down, roll back up. Yeah, you might feel this one. Roll, fingers down, and up. Fingers down. We won't do too many of these. We'll do one more. Fingers down, and then up. Otherwise, you really tire in your shoulders. Elbows tucked down to the ribs. And we glue the elbows to your rib cage. We bring the palms in. And then I want you to imagine you've got water, right? You're pushing the water apart with your hands. Yeah, feel the water, the pretend water, of course, behind the hands. Hands in, and then push. Good one to do in the bath, yeah? Or if you do a lot of swimming. Push. And in, and out. When we eventually go swimming, by the way. Forgot myself there. Push. One day. And push. Okay, let's do 2 more. In and out. You can do this with a rubber band as well. It's really effective for the shoulders, the shoulder cuff and back. Lovely. And now you bring the palms up in front of your chest. Yeah, so right in front. And we bring the fingertips to the shoulders and out. To the shoulders and out. To the shoulders. Out. And breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just shake your arms down by your side. Good. Higher upper arms again. This time you're going to take the elbow across your body. You're going to hold it there. And you're going to have a little stretch. If you feel inclined to put your hand on your shoulder, that's fine. And you can go much further. So I'm going to show you elbow to elbow like this. Yeah? Turn your palms out. Crisscross the hands. Ooh, it's a tricky one. Lift your elbows up. See? Completely tied up in a knot. And inhale, exhale, release. Shake it out. Let's try it again. Bring the arm across. So this would be your first step. Yeah? This might be where you stay. Elbow to elbow. Yeah? Turn your palms out. crisscross, and lift your elbows up. Good, and release. Now I teach that one for panic attacks, and I know that most of you here probably don't suffer from panic attacks, but if you get very, very stressed, this is sort of on that spectrum, yeah? So if you squeeze in, you send the breath into the space between the shoulder blades. It could be useful for someone you know. Like this one's also very good as well. Because when we get stressed, we breathe into the chest and accessory muscles, and that takes all the breath up into your chest. So if you do this, you're pushing your shoulders down, and then you're taking your awareness to your ribs, and you're breathing. So if you ever get anxious, try those, try them out. Okay, so arms in front like this. Bring the edges of your fingers together. We're going to move the fingers apart and then in. Can you see my wrists are moving? So I just want you to move your wrists out and in. You can go slower than I'm doing. Out and in. Out and in. Turn your palms down. Tuck the fingers under. Flex them up. Tuck them under. Flex. Tuck in under. And flex. Now really start to fan out your fingers because we're going to use them in a minute. Tuck them under and flex. Good. Tuck them under. One more. Lovely. Fists, circles. Circles. Just like you did with your feet. Circles. That's it. And the other way. Good. And then flare. Flashlights. Flashlights. Sending the love, sending the love. Okay, so now a little slower. We're going to take each finger to the thumb. Okay, so little, ring, middle, index. And you can go as quickly or as slowly as you like. But here's a little challenge for you. Try it with your eyes closed. Okay, try it with your eyes closed. Yeah. Now, little finger, each finger rather, to the base of your thumb. Base of your thumb. Good. And try that with your eyes closed. Feels really odd. And flare out your fingers. And give them a little shake. Yeah. That's a good one to do if you work at a desk as well. It's really good. And if you've got a little bit of arthritis going on in the fingers or the wrists, again, just keep them moving. It's also really good for your brain. It stimulates the brain and all the sensory aspect of the body too. So yeah, good ones to use. Let's sit down and take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Now, I'm nice and warm in my Om Shetty, but if you do need to put on socks or get your blanket, please do that now. Grab that now because we're now going to go into our breathing work and our relaxation. So if you need a blanket, grab it now. Okay. So in yoga, we talk a lot about breath. But the most important thing about our breathing and how it can assist us is not only to do the obvious thing, is to calm us down and to, when we're doing our practice, to really help us relax in our stretching. But what it does, and this is the uniqueness of yoga, eventually when you do a yoga practice, you want to marry the length of the inhalation and exhalation in everything you do. Now, why do you need to do that? Because yoga was designed with the nervous system in mind, all right? Bringing the body back into balance. The postures challenge us and create strength and also range of motion, but it also brings our body into balance. So when we do find ourselves in stressful, challenging situations, we're able to access that tool of the breath, of the slow breathing, and that will tell the body to stay calm. And believe me, I'm a redhead. I'm a freckly redhead. I have moments when I flip my top, of course. So over the years, I've used my yoga to really help that side of my personality, and it's good. Yeah, it's work in progress sometimes, but it does work. And I'm starting to really understand the power of coherent breathing. So coherent breathing is something I want to share with you now. Coherent breathing means constant breathing. So the autonomic nervous system is to do with the balance. When we breathe in, the sympathetic nervous system kicks in. It's thinking, do I fight? Do I flight? Because it's getting ready for action. Well, when we slowly breathe out, the parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. And the body says, it's okay, you're safe. But if you've got one dominating the other, if we are stressed, parasympathetic will make us freeze and we'll feel really kind of, I don't know what to do. Sympathetic dominance will fight and flight, will just move away from the situation or lose it. Okay? So we want to find the balance between the two, and this exercise can do just that. We want to breathe in slowly, we want to breathe out slowly, matching the inhale with the exhale. All right? So I'm going to use my bowl to signal you in and out, but we're going to start by, as much as possible, breathing in and out through your nose. So we start slow, start with 2 beats in, 2 beats out, work our way all the way up to 5, all right? So find a comfortable position, make yourself nice and comfortable, feel aligned with your body, feel aligned with the breath, and just step away from unwanted thoughts and feelings. Just bring yourself into this moment and commit to this moment. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just go back to your normal breathing pattern. Just listening to the sound of the bowl as you breathe. Keeping mind focused on this present moment. And just relax. Relax your feet, relax your legs. Rest your hips. Relax all the way through your torso to your shoulders. Relax down to your elbows, your hands and fingers. Rest your head. Relax the muscles of your face. And so we're going to bring our hands gently into the heart center. We're going to chant Om together 3 times. Before we go, and Om means peace, so we're just sending a vibration of peace to our body, our mind, our emotions, and out to the rest of the world. Shanti, 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 Om. Shanti, everybody. I wish you a really peaceful day. And before you go, just to let you know, I'm doing a bit of crowdfunding for my inclusive movement therapy project, which I've decided to go for and set up. It's about creating online resources and classes for children and adults with complex and diverse needs, particularly to support their families. So I need a little bit of funding and a bit of help. So what I'm doing is a raffle ticket to win some prizes from local businesses. And I'm also holding an event on Saturday, which is Permission to Groove. And it's a yoga dance party, if you like. We're going to do a bit of yoga, a bit of movement. I'm going to learn how to make a cocktail, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever your preference is. And there's also included in that are raffle tickets too. So check out my page on Facebook and check out all the links I'm sending on Zoom. And I hope you can help me reach my target. I would be very grateful. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. Have a really, really peaceful day. Enjoy the sun. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Facebook.
Thank you, Cathy.
Thank you. See you. Good. I'm glad you feel peaceful. I will see you very soon. Bye.